Hello and welcome to part
Does
11
anyone have
of
any
Star Trek
idea
Elite
what
Force.
this thing is?
I believe I do, Captain. The most logical presumption would be that the Forge has sent a harvester to disassemble Voyager.
I was afraid that's what you were going to say.
Combining the records Seven retrieved from the Borg ship with my own sensor scans, I would concur with Seven's appraisal.
Wait a second. Didn't one of those ships tear up a Borg cube?
Yes, the harvesters appeared to attach themselves to the stranded ships and use massive claws to literally tear the ships apart. The harvester aliens
It's so
meanwhile
weird that
invade
the
ship
head
under
texture,
equipment
I mean the
improved.
head model,
The effect is utterly
is connected to the
devastating.
neck model. Like they're just
Thanks for
one,
the pep talk.
just one model. So
How soon will we get
when they
the
try
warp
moving the
drive
head,
and
the whole
defense
thing
systems
moves.
back
It's so
online?
awkward looking.
Not soon enough, Captain. The isodecium is helping, but it's still going to take several more hours.
I'm open to ideas. Anyone?
I thought I saw something in the Etherians' records about some sort of gunship that's stranded here too.
Yes, the technology is consistent with that of species 1567. They were engaged in a long-range war in which they
Seven of
sent out
Nine
giant
senior
automated
staff? I thought she was
gunships
just
called dreadnoughts to destroy enemy
friend.
outposts. They
Yes,
possessed
she
intensive
is.
So
firepower.
where's the doctor?
Sounds like a giant cannon on autopilot.
Essentially, yes.
If we can board
Shut
it,
up.
aim it at the harvester.
We could blow the harvester away before it reached Voyager.
Presuming we could operate it. However, my scans indicate that the ship does still have power.
I really do, like, I know I'm not the
See any
biggest
better
Trek
option?
person.
Tuvok,
Like,
you and
that's
Monroe
definitely
put
your
together a
department,
plan for the
but
master.
it's a
But
shame that
fast, we don't
games
have much
nowadays, like
Alana, do what you
most
can to
recent
get
Star
our
Trek
defenses
games,
up
they don't really
faster.
put this much
Do my best,
effort
Captain.
into the
Dismissed.
storytelling, because just this little situation right here felt like an actual thing that happens in the show, you know, where they sit
The
down and really
Dreadnought
just
appears to be
discuss.
essentially a giant automated
things.
weapon of mass destruction. There are
Yeah.
only a few identifiable areas of the ship. This front area seems to be the control section. There is a barrel section 700 meters long.
700 meters?
That's bigger than the Enterprise Z.
The rear sections seem
Nice
to
whistle.
contain the ammunition, power, and propulsion systems. Our objective will be to reach the control section and fire the weapon at the harvester ship.
How do we know this thing still works?
We don't.
We do not. We have detected an active power source, and the vessel does not
Looks like
seem
Babylon
to be
5.
significantly damaged. In fact, we believe
I did like the
weapon
fact that when
has
they
been
looked at
fired.
each other, they're like, oh
However,
shit, someone's gonna,
as our
I hope no one would
sensors
mention
penetrate the
or
ship's
ask.
it is difficult to ascertain the weapon's condition.
They're onto
How
us.
long do we have before the harvesters get here?
Approximately 3 hours and 47 minutes.
Not much time.
We might have caught a break on this one though. As you can see, we've found a tear in the hull.
Whatever did that could...
We should be able to transport directly into the ship through this breach, saving us the time of having to shuttle.
Oh, good, because, you know,
From here, it's only a short
I'm
stroll
pretty
to
sure
the control
transporters
center
went
here.
through Hull.
Myself,
You know,
Chang,
Voyager
Celsius,
doesn't have a
Michelle,
bunch of
and
holes you can
Zappos
beam in through.
will beam in and escort Tuvok to
Whatever.
the control room.
Sounds like pretty heavy escort for a derelict ship.
We're not going to take any chances with this one. If all goes well, once we get Tuvok to the control room, he'll fire the weapon at the harvester, and there will still be a Voyager to come back to. Any questions? Good. Gear up and report to the transporter room. Dismissed.
So we're already in gear. Shut up.
I was thinking there's always, you know, there's always one guy that has a question right when you're trying to leave the freaking classroom.
That harvester ship doesn't look
So yes, we're heading over to the harvester ship, which is actually one of my favorite levels. In all honesty, it's a bit lengthy, but at the same time, it's pretty fun.
That's what she said?
Are you alright, Austin?
I'm fine.
Oh, that wasn't Chang.
What do we know
My
about
bad.
these harvesters?
Not much.
We know they can tear a ship to pieces,
It's Chang.
and even the Borg are scared of them.
Oh, is it?
I think,
Totally
Oh,
resistant.
my
I think
bad.
Chang's his last name.
Well, better that we get a move
Oh,
on
that
than not
actually makes
find
more
out.
sense.
I sure hope Tuvok is right about this gunship being operational. I don't think I want to come face to face with those harvesters.
Tuvok's usually right. We got plenty of time to board the ship and fire it. After this, we should be free and clear.
Yeah.
Well,
you know
Tuvok's
what they say.
Tuvok's has a hypothesis. Doesn't mean that he's right. I'm not saying he's wrong what he said, but even Tova probably doesn't know if he's right.
Sometimes you make me think Murphy must have been a Bolian.
Who's Murphy?
You know, Murphy's Law. Nah, trust me, you'd like him.
You know what Murphy's Law is, right, Eric?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Yes, Tuvok looks ridiculous in the hazard suit. I don't know why they didn't give him the yellow though. I guess they're all just color-coded red.
Tactical, I don't know. Security, I thought, was changed to yellow in the 24th century. 23rd. 24th. Yeah, 24th.
A century that they're in. What's interesting is that, you know, even though you can get to your destination, you actually have to wait for the computers to get there. So you kind of stand here like an idiot. And, you know, it's just like old, you know, it's just the way it was back in the day, you know, back in the old days of 2000, where the programming really made it that you had to follow through, and if you didn't go by what the game wanted, you just, you know, you're stuck. You have to, you know, do what they want to do.
Energize.
Coordinates received and locked in, sir.
Energize.
Now we start off in this hangar bay, but yes, this place has like 0 gravity, so it's pretty cool. Well, it's not exactly 0 gravity, but
Looks like
you
fighters.
do jump really high.
Fighters? I thought this ship didn't have a crew.
Maybe they're automated.
We do not have time for idle speculation. We should proceed.
Buzzkill.
So we have to open up this door, and they're gonna tell us we need to find a switch. But I think I start heading to the switch before they're done talking, because there's no reason to wait around when I know where the switch is.
Watch it.
Sorry.
The door won't open. Like I thought, power's out.
It is likely we would be blown out through the hull breach should we open the door just yet. We must restore the environmental integrity of the hangar bay.
Quiet, Tuvok, I'm thinking.
It looks like there's a computer console on the upper level. Maybe
I'm
we can
elite
restore power
forcing.
there.
Mr. Monroe, find a way up there and see what you can do.
It's funny how Raven did like a lot of platforming in their games. You know, if the genre themselves are not platforming.
Environmental settings are normalizing.
I always thought they did an okay job. I mean,
Helmets off.
it's not flawless, but it's adequate.
Leave them on until
I
we
mean, it's
get to
good.
the control room,
So.
and I can secure environmental integrity to the entire vessel.
It's not like Mario or anything, but
Mr. Chell, you may now open the
I don't know.
door.
Yeah, but for what it is, it's really good. I should have killed that person who I landed on.
Again, it's not Mario.
Well, I mean, if a person jumped that high onto another person, you'd probably break like every bone in them.
That would have been fun. I mean, tragic.
Tragic.
Oh no, space rats!
Ceasefire.
That's a harvester? I don't know. It looked bigger before we killed it.
Let us hope, Mr. Chell, that you do not mistake one of us for a harvester.
Douche.
I really have no confidence in that guy.
Mr. Chell, if you would.
Mr. Chell.
Now, unfortunately, we do have to kind of, like, I did edits, but we do have to suffer from the whole, we have to wait for AI to get to point A to point B, so you have to wait for them to take their sweet time to get there. Which makes the whole, him saying, Michelle, if you would, seem kind of weird how he says that now when he's, like, nowhere near him. Now, originally, this sequence getting the elevator took forever. They came onto the elevator one by one. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I mean, look at this.
It's not like, you know, they only
Look
have...
how far some are.
It's not like they only have 3 hours and 45 minutes to get Voyager safe, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. Like my little crossfade edit, Eric? To make sure they all got on.
Oh, I thought you blinked.
Oh. Yes, I kinda did.
Chell's like, don't worry.
This is so annoying.
Chell's like, I got this. Hand phaser.
I got this.
There's some serious damage here.
Would have taken quite a blast to do that much damage to this ship.
We must get to the elevator at the end of this hall.
So yes, it's a derelict ship. Really not that much to say about it.
The door's being jammed by something on the other side.
Like I said, I would technically proceed, but you just have to wait for everyone to finish talking before you can do anything.
Hibernation beds. I guess there was a crew after all.
A small crew, perhaps.
So where are they?
Harvesters. I'm sure we
Harvesters.
The control room is still one deck above this one. We must get to that elevator. Chang, see if the debris can be blown clear. Chell, find a layout of this deck. Satlos, you and I will...
Who the fuck is Satlos?
Monroe,
I have no idea.
see if there's an alternate route.
Come on, Murphy, when I gotta go. Alone. Hey.
Sir, I don't think this door can be opened without moving whatever's blocking it on the other side.
Yes.
Mr. Chang,
This is where we have to go.
what is your assessment?
Hey, Alex found a
Noted, sir.
ventilation shaft.
The molecular density and tensile strength of this material is so high.
Ew.
with barely touching the surface. Looks like there's a maintenance hatch on the other side. But I can see him. Monroe got around.
Mr. Monroe.
Yes, this is a weird texture glitch. That's actually just meant to be a regular beam of light, but when I played this game the second time around, this happened, and I don't know what caused it. Yeah, it's supposed to look like that, but when you get too far, it kind of like fucks up. I don't know why that happens. Pretty weird, huh?
Why'd that happen?
Eh.
Is it like Goldfinger with the bed and the laser?
Alright, so in this sequence, you had to point the laser to the door because there's a captain's chair kind of stuck on the door. And unfortunately, they do this thing where they're like, oh, you have to hit the button and it'll move an inch each time you hit a button. So you actually have to hit this button, the inch, like every single time. So you can see how tedious this gets. And I don't know why, but I was hitting in the wrong direction. So... yes, you're gonna have to...
You expect me to talk?
You're gonna have to watch me do this. This is just a pointer. You could technically stand in front of it and it won't hurt you. It's like a laser sight.
I expect you to die.
Oh, would it have killed them to allow me to hold down the E button so that I can just get it there?
Sweet Jesus, he didn't think to just, like, you know, edit to the point where he got him?
Shut up! Don't worry, this doesn't take that long. I mean, we're about to blow it up.
Sounds like a robotic cat. Listen, it's a robotic cat. Fire!
And here we go. Oh, I missed.
I'm so face-palming right now, it's not even funny.
There we go. And there goes the chair.
Okay.
I don't know why I couldn't.
Everybody in.
I don't know why I couldn't move that myself, but
He did it! Nice work, Monroe.
Sound deductive reasoning, Hansen. Good work.
Definitely a
He could hear his deductive reasoning?
Doesn't look like they even got a chance to use it.
yes, here we have to pretty much wait for everyone to get over here before we can open this door.
You gotta have the experts to push the open button.
Yes, you are right.
See? 3 buttons. I wouldn't have been able to do it. I wouldn't like, how do you turn this on?
God, seriously, why did they do that? It's so annoying.